Empire of Silence packs an action and erudition in equal measure. This is a gripping first installment in a space opera that delivers both high adrenaline thrills and hard-earned wisdom about the human spirit. Hello, salve, and welcome to Liam's Lyceum. I am your host, Liam, aka Himvar, and today I'll be doing a spoiler-free review for Christopher Ruoccio's Empire of Silence. Welcome to my first review, everybody. I'm trying out different formats since I'm new to this, so just let me know what you think. But let's get right into it. So Empire of Silence was published in 2018 as the first of 5 novels in the Sun Eater series. It is a science fiction novel with certain fantasy elements thrown in, and it also has a Roman flavor. There are some similarities to other writings that are often drawn that I would like to point out. Firstly, that this is a coming-of-age story and could likewise be compared to most of those, be it The Name of the Wind or Venom in Our Veins. It is also a frame narrative. We are introduced to our narrator, an ancient Hadrian Marlowe, recounting his life in memoir form, and basically spoiling some of what happens to him. This reminded me most of Caesar's writings, so much so that I expected Hadrian at any moment to declare his clemency. This narrative style also took away most of the fear of our main character dying, though that didn't detract too much from the story. There are also some similarities to Dune, and even some to Book of the New Sun, but those parallels seemed minor to me. Our protagonist, Hadrian Marlowe, is a patrician, essentially a noble class of the sprawling empire that has embraced eugenics to make transhumans. Beings that are immune to disease and physically powerful, and are grown in vats, and in Hadrian's case with parents that share no affection or love for each other. The story is set thousands of years in the future. With the destroyed Earth trope present, humankind has only just made contact with sapient extraterrestrials, the Cielcen. Hadrian has dreams of being a scholar, but it doesn't seem to be in the cards as the oldest son to a wealthy patrician house with daddy issues. Hadrian has heart, and I really enjoyed his character. And though he's definitely dramatic at times, he most definitely is not a Mary Sue. His growth over the course of the adventure is touching even. The characters are fantastically human in ambition, pride, and humility. Each one was really a treat to get to know through Hadrian's young eyes, with commentary from the millennium-old Hadrian. Ruoccio's writing is top-notch, and it's honestly what makes the novel work so well. He doesn't bog you down with exposition on world building. He just leads you along in a world that's alien but also has comfortable tropes. His prose walks the line of being poetic. It's not purple, and I would describe it as effective. Ruocchio reminds me some of Tad Williams in his utilization of the English tongue. His prose is beautiful and efficacious without being heavy-handed or overly archaic. The first-person narrative lends the story heart, philosophy, and humanity that otherwise would be lost. While I don't normally read books in first-person point of view, typically sticking to third-person, this was refreshing, and I'm glad the author took this tactic from Caesar. I was able to get a copy of this book back in March of this year, and shortly thereafter I even found another of the coveted hardbacks and gifted it to my brother. I read it over a few days back in early April, and I gave it 5 stars. So bravo, Mr. Ruocchio. It did manage to give me chills and even brought tears to my eyes at one point, though I will say that none were shed. I plan on jumping into Book 2, Howling Dark, soon, so this seemed like a good first review for the channel. Seems like everyone and their dog has read this one recently, so hopefully this isn't an echo chamber. Of course, that begs the questions, have you read it? And if so, what were your thoughts? And if not, do you plan on reading it? And well, that's my thoughts. This seems rather short to me. I will be reviewing books closer to when I've finished them from now on, and so the next one should be longer. But that concludes today's video. Subscribe for more and join the Bookist conversations on Discord. This has been Liam. Until next time, valete.